Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach you guys how I anime journal. So I actually get a lot of questions, at least like on every TikTok video or Instagram post I make, asking how I layer, what I write about, my supplies, and just the question of how do I do this? So I thought it'd be really helpful to show you my process of anime journaling. And I just cannot explain this with words, so I'm hoping a video will help you. And of course, I'll show you all the products I use, and I'll be sure to leave every link I can to the products below. So, biggest thing you'll need is pictures, and one thing to know here, I recommend you stay away from fan art and stick to official art because each individual artist has their own policies, whether they like their art shared or not, so I recommend you just stay away from that. But if you do, just make sure you credit the artist. I get so many questions on what this is, and it's called a paper trimmer, and it has absolutely saved my life. It is perfect for those who cannot cut a straight line, like me. No, but seriously, this thing makes cutting things just so much easier, and it makes things go by way quicker. So here are my pictures. They're just cut out, and they look really cute, and they look great. And then next, I grab my washi tape that matches my general color theme that I'm going for. And then I grab my brush pens, and these here are my absolute favorite things to use. So this is a Tombow dual brush pen, and it comes with a brush pen side and a fine side. And the next one is a Pentel sign pen, which is really good for small calligraphy. And it just works perfectly. So next are stickers, and I shop from a bunch of small Instagram shops, so I'll let you know what those are below. So with that, that's pretty much all the stuff I use in my journals, so let's go ahead and get started. So for reference, I use a Midori A5 grid notebook, and just a warning, it does go, sadly. So if you're not into that, I don't recommend this notebook, but other than that, it works really well and the paper feels really nice. But I don't want to deal with ghosting today, so I'm gonna skip a page. So my golden rule for journaling, any type, doesn't matter, is plan out your layout, because once you glue stuff down, there is no going back. You will rip papers and the pictures, and it will just not be fun. So before you glue stuff down, just make sure you plan at least a little bit so you don't have to deal with taking glued pictures off a piece of paper and then ripping the paper, and then you won't have to waste a page or two of your journal, because I've definitely done that before. So this is my go-to adhesive, and it is amazing because it turns any piece of paper pretty much into a sticker. So as you can see a little line of glue right there pretty much, but it is perfect. Once that thing is down, it stays down. So I really recommend this for adhesive. But anyways, as you can see, I am just gluing all my pictures down, and usually I work top to bottom. It really does not matter which way you go, but that's the way I go. So layering things can kind of get difficult sometimes, especially when it comes to more than two pieces of paper. So my way of doing it is basically gluing down the background, any piece of paper that isn't attached to anything else. And then with this piece of paper, I just glue down the bottom. So basically the top is exposed and it won't stick down any papers. And then the pictures behind it, I just hold down one side and then glue the other side, which is what I'm doing right here. And of course, I'll do it for the top picture and the bottom picture. And then for the paper that isn't glued down, I pretty much just lift it forward and then try gluing the sides and pretty much slap it down. And then after you're done, just make sure everything is pressed down on the paper so nothing comes up during the next process. Next, I come in with my washi tapes, and there's nothing really strategic about this. I just try to cover up areas that seem empty or just those weird corners you get that honestly need some flavor. I like using a lot of washi tape just because I'm a very decorative person, but how much you use is completely up to you. I also layer my washi tape. I like using this pink sparkly one, basically just to top things off. So now it's time for stickers, and I kind of follow the same thing I do when I do washi tape. I try to find blank spaces that kind of just need covered up. So I put them in the best place I can find and then just put them down. Another type of sticker I like using are these kind of confetti stickers, and they're really good at just covering those weird spaces you can't put regular stickers in, so I like these a lot. Then once I'm done with my stickers, I move on to my titles. This is always the part I'm most nervous about because I'm always scared of messing up, but if you really are that scared of messing up, try writing on a different piece of paper and then just cutting it out and then just sticking it on. Here I'm using my Tombow Duo brush pen, which is great for big titles because it's obviously a big brush pen. So I use this for about every journal title I do. And there's no need to rush your titles. I mean, honestly, I take anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds to a minute just to do one title because I really don't want to mess up. So if you're doing your titles, take your time. You can lift your pen, it's not illegal, and really have fun with it. Then after I'm done with my titles, I usually add some doodles. I don't know why, I just really like doodling, so I add them kind of in those, again, weird empty spaces that I can't really add anything, so I just use a pen, add some doodles, and there we go. Once I'm done with doodles, I move on to writing, and I use my favorite black pen, which is a Pilot Juice in size 0.5. This is the question that I probably get asked the most, which is, what do I write about? And it's pretty simple, you can write about anything. It can be about the characters and what you like about them, their fashion style, it can be about the show, it can be the art style, it can be absolutely anything. And it is completely up to you. Then once I'm done with pretty much everything, I like going back in with a few more stickers to make sure everything is covered. And after that, I'm done, and this is the final product that I got. I really hope this tutorial helped you guys and answered most of your questions that you have, but if you have any more questions, just leave them below and I'll try to answer as much as I can. And of course, I'll leave any products or links I use in the description. If you'd like any other tutorials from me, be sure to let me know in the comments. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to follow any other of my socials for more content from me.